Wow, is today a big day for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Guys, a massive update came today with Season 2, and not only did we get the traditional expectations of new maps, new guns, new tiers, and other things to unlock in the traditional seasonal pack, but did we get a surprise? A massive, massive surprise, and we're going to be breaking everything down in regards to that. Guys, if you're new to Carnage, hit that subscribe button. We're going to do some more updated related videos on the channel to keep you guys up to date with the newest things related to Call of Duty and everything related to Call of Duty. So definitely hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, drop a like if you're excited for Season 2 and this big surprise that they have planned for us. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So with the season update that we got with Rust, we got Boneyard, a new ground war map, we got some new weapons, obviously new tiers, a bunch of changes made to perks. Lots of great stuff was added to the game to keep things fresh, and I'm really excited about it. But in the intro scene for the update for Season 2, did we get a surprise? Let's go ahead and just take a look at that first.
Target down. Gas is closing in. We need to exfil now.
Price. Something's wrong in Verdansk. They're targeting their own. We need to find out why. Send fighters I can trust. Ghost out.
So yeah, you guys are probably thinking what I'm thinking. Let's just go ahead and throw it out there. This is Modern Warfare's Battle Royale, and we're getting a Battle Royale mode here soon, in the next month, I would guess. There's no way that this is anything else, and we're gonna break down all the clues. So in this sequence, we hear a couple of lines made by the characters that are just 100% teases at a Battle Royale mode. The first quote is when one of the characters goes, "Target down, gas is closing in, we need to exfil now." Gas, that's how Battle Royales condense the player base and make the map shrink in to keep things fresh and to keep things rolling. Once that scene is made, the cinematic starts zooming out on a air base or airport that is heavily destroyed, and then zooms out a little bit more to a plane where players are dropping out of it using parachutes. This is the traditional Battle Royale battle bus from Fortnite. You have the dropout plane from Blackout. This is 100% Battle Royale, guys, and we even get a first glimpse of the map. Now, this is probably not a very large picture of the map, so this is probably actually just a small portion, because it was leaked a while ago that the map is in fact as big as GTA 5, much, much larger than Blackout, and in that case, I hope the player count is massive. I'm really hoping for a 200 or more player count in Modern Warfare's Battle Royale. I'm really hoping for that. It cannot be 100 because that's going to play really slowly. But regardless, this is the first look that we have at the map. Now, as you can see, the majority of these locations are from Spec Ops. The airport, that is from Spec Ops. Back in the back, you can see a big stadium, which is a scene from the outside of Dvorsk ground war map. Then behind that, you can see Gulag. All the way to the right, you can see the new brand new ground war map that was added in called Boneyard. Below that, we see a little gas station that could be used possibly for refilling vehicles. And all the other spots are all different locations from Spec Ops, basically. So it's a really interesting connection that is made between Battle Royale, between Spec Ops, between multiplayer. I really like that kind of intertwined feel that we have. So we feel like we're playing in the same game, but it's all merged together. There's also a scene where it's a little bit more close up and we can get kind of a more close up idea of what the battle terrain looks like. When it first starts zooming out from the airport, you can see players obviously shooting at each other, but also there's tanks and ATVs. Now, that's a very interesting thing. It's going to be very interesting to see how tanks play out in a Battle Royale mode. I don't know how sure I am about that. I honestly wouldn't like to see tanks, to be honest, but maybe they'll be different and maybe they won't be as overpowered. But in this shot, we can see several tanks in a very small vicinity, which means there are a lot of tank spawns most likely. But tanks in a Battle Royale, I'm just hoping that everybody doesn't flock to those and then just dominate the map or dominate the game and just by sitting in tanks. So hopefully that's not a major player in this experience. Now, another major aspect that we have to take into consideration for why Battle Royale is definitely coming out is when you go into the multiplayer selection, you can choose between Spec Ops, you can choose between multiplayer campaign. There is now a fourth option available, but it's locked and it's labeled as classified. So if this doesn't tell you that Battle Royale is the fourth mode coming out, I don't know what else would. This is where they would put it. It would be blatant, it'd be obvious. It's going to be a separate mode. A lot of people were speculating when Battle Royale came out for Modern Warfare that it was going to be a standalone game, a free-to-play option. That's most likely not going to be the case now since it's implemented directly into Modern Warfare, unless there is a new client that is downloadable for free, but because you have Modern Warfare already installed, there's also an option just to get into that client through there. So that could be another option. It could be a free-to-play standalone game that's just out there, but those that have Modern Warfare already can just easily load it right from the Modern Warfare main menu. I guess that could be a case, but it's most likely not going to be a standalone and most likely not going to be free to play, at least for the time being. But that could change, and maybe it could change, maybe not at the launch, but later on down the road as well. I would really like to see a standalone free-to-play Call of Duty Battle Royale, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Overall, I'm very excited about Modern Warfare's Battle Royale mode. I think it's going to be an interesting take on Battle Royale with a lot of different aspects added in, different from Blackout. One, for an example, was a leaked feature called Redeploy, which is similar to Apex Legends Redeploy, where you can revive your teammates. So that's going to be an interesting aspect of the game. And the reason why I say this is it's almost hinted at this cinematic. Now, it could have been done for cinematic purposes, but on the same level, it could be a hint at Redeploy, or a tease at Redeploy, I should say. For the clear example is when it's zooming out, the plane goes by, and the players drop out. There's only like 4 to 5 players that are dropping out of that plane. Meanwhile, battle's already taking place. There's already people shooting at each other. There's already tanks going on. So it's clear that this is kind of mid-game that these guys are dropping out and parachuting down into the battle. So this is kind of a tease at a redeploy feature. Now, another very interesting feature that was leaked or hinted at early on is an option to 1v1 your killer. So when you die in this mode, you have the option or the ability to take that player that killed you and challenge them to a 1v1 outside of the Battle Royale experience. So possibly, I don't know if you get to choose your map, like maybe it's on Rust, maybe it's on Shipment or something, but you get to 1v1 your killer, and you get to take them out and possibly give yourself the ability to spawn back in. I don't know how that was going to work, because I don't know why the person that killed you would want to go out and, you know, take time away from Battle Royale to 1v1 you to give you the chance to spawn back in, because, you know, once you've taken out a player, why do you care about them getting the chance to come back in unless there's some kind of reward for the killer? So I guess we'll have to wait and see in regards to that. But I have a feeling and know from what we've seen being leaked and also just from the cinematic that Infinity Ward is looking to take a new look on the Battle Royale, and they're trying to make new additions and add new things in, whether they be from other Battle Royales like Apex or just new features on their own. So I'm really excited to see their take on the Battle Royale mode, guys. I think it's going to be a lot different from Blackout. The one thing is, I hope they don't take it too seriously. I hope they add fun aspects in. They make it kind of goofy and corny, kind of like Blackout did. But just based on the multiplayer experience thus far, I have a feeling they're not going to take it. They're not going to take it too corny. They're gonna take it more seriously than what we may like. But regardless, I'm really excited about this. This is going to be a very, very fun addition to the Modern Warfare experience. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, and what you guys want to see in the Modern Warfare Battle Royale experience. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and with that being said, hopefully you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.